Hello crafters, today I have the second video in my 2018 Crafty Max Christmas card series, and today I'm going to be making 3 cards with the mini crazy birds and things set by Tim Holtz. And by the way, I have made some videos similar to this. I have the crazy bird and many things, 1 stamp 5 cards. I also did one with my dog set from Tim Holtz, and I also made a Christmas card with the Tim Holtz dog set, which this card is actually inspired by that. So those will be all carded throughout the video, so please check those out. So to start off this card, I'm stamping on some watercolor paper, and I have my 3 birds, the ones I chose. It took me quite a while to figure out the best birds to use for this card and the best positioning for them and everything. And while I was doing my test for this card, I also made a little mask just on some little white cardstock, and then I have some washi tape on it, and I use that as my mask because it doesn't need to be a all over mask, I just need it for the sides. So I just stamp my birds, then I have my little accessories, which is the candy cane, the Christmas hat, and the present. I wish there was more on the set, but there isn't, so what can you do? But then I have my sentiment. It's actually an old sentiment from I think a creative stamping set or something like that, and it's a very nice one. I think it was from Altany or something like that. It says have a holly jolly Christmas, and I just stamped that down a few times to get it as dark as possible. And I'm doing that right now. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, this is a new kind of filming angle for me. It's actually quite complicated. The engineering of it is just mad. So if you like it, please tell me. It's definitely a lot more comfortable for me, but it is a bit more work for me in the editing process, but I don't have to be bending over my tripod. So if you like it, please tell me down below. And this one is actually really based on a Christmas card I made last year as well. The idea is that the birds are like standing on a pole, and yeah, so I just have them in a line as straight as possible, and I chose slightly different birds for that. And I found that with my watercolor paper, it's cold pressed watercolor paper, that I had to stamp my birds 2 or 3 times. Also, I don't think my ink was as juicy as it could have been, but I mean, look. And when that was done, I took out my ruler and my inky pen. I wouldn't use a normal pen for this because you don't get the same effect as with an inky pen. And just in hindsight doing this back, the inky pen, when I kind of coloured over it with some watercolours, it kind of leaked a bit, so I would do the drawing of the pencil of the line a bit after if possible. But that's just me at the end of the day. And then I have, this is definitely an alt-new stamp. I think it was from that same Craft Seller magazine. I'll have that carded up here if I can remember. And I'm just stamping that down again. It just says Season's Greetings, and I think it's a very nice sentiment, I think. Next, I totally lost the footage of me stamping these birds randomly onto the back of, onto the card base, but you kind of know how to do it. Then I took my acrylic block this time, and I just stamped down those 3 images, and I showed you that you can really use any images you want. Lots of Christmas sets and normal sets have lots of small images that are perfect for building in to your bigger your backgrounds and stuff like that, so definitely make the most of that. So these are my 3 stamped cards, and I'm going to be using my Do Crafts Artiste watercolour markers, and these are great markers for colouring because they are very fast, they blend beautifully, and you can get great and quick effects, especially if you're going to be making Christmas cards, and especially mass producing your Christmas cards this year. So the way I just do it is where I want the shading to be darkest, I just put my my marker, and then with a water brush, you can use any other brush, but a watercolor brush is really good, and it's also perfect for colouring on the go, and then you just blend that out. So I'm going to leave you with some footage of me doing that, and then I'll see you back. Now that all my colouring is done, I'm just going to add some finishing touches. So this is a Do Crafts kind of scripty sentiment from this set. I love it. It says, "'Tis the season to be jolly," and I just embossed that and cut it out. I think you all know how to do that. And then I added some stickles, just red, lavender and green, and I just kind of added that in a triangular shape, just to add a little bit more to this card. And the rest of the cards, I thought they kind of had enough on them. I don't know if that was me, but maybe you would add more. And that's really my video done. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Tell me down below what you want to do next, what you want me to do next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!